This video is brought to you by catbeast.com. Design your own custom snapbacks and hats.
Yo, what up, man? It's your boy Chris and Bob. You checking in, man. Shout out King of the Dot. Just dropped Arsonal versus Cortez. I was definitely anticipating this battle. I wanted to see what Arsonal we was going to get leading into the Tay-Rock battle. And this battle pretty much took place the same as Born Legacy 3 weekend. So there was a lot of battles that weekend. But this was the one battle that kind of stood out to me because I know Cortez been calling out Arsonal for a long time. And for you to finally get a chance to battle him, you gotta be able to kill this nigga, you know what I'm saying? Because you just been saying he was trash, he was whack, he was overrated for like 4 or 5 years, and you finally get a chance to battle him. And when you look at these two, they put on a lot in 2016. I think at the end of the year, you can probably put either one or both of these two in that battle of the year run. And you look at Arsonal, he battled Fireboy, he battled Head Ice, he battled T-Top and Briz in a 2-on-2. He battled JC recently, Passwords recently. So, you know what I'm saying? He definitely had a lot of good battles. And he's battling Tay-Rock at the end of the year. Cortez has battled Drugs. He's battled Riggs on Bullpen. Arsonal, Big K. Chilla Jones. You know what I'm saying? So when you look at Cortez, another dude that definitely put on. So when I looked at this battle, I was like, yo, I really want to see who is going to bring it. Arsonal is retiring. Cortez really wants to battle him. And it was interesting how it played out. Round one, Cortez starts. I felt like Cortez had a pretty good first round that really wasn't getting a lot of love. You know what I'm saying? He had a hard time getting crowd reaction in the first round. The Eric Garner line was nice. The Phone Plan B line was nice. What else did he have in that first round? He talked about being on the block and shit more than Ars and applying it to the black card, and he's good everywhere. But I felt like where Cortez lost it a little bit in round one for me personally, he tried to be too disrespectful with Arsonal, and it just wasn't really him. You know what I'm saying? I understand when you battle a nigga, sometimes you try to strip their strength from them, but I felt like it was just so weird to hear him talk like that in a way that it didn't really just come out natural to me. Just my personal opinion. He was talking about pissing on Cortez, girl or mom or whatever, like R. Kelly and a whole bunch of other shit, and I just kind of felt like that's when the crowd was kind of like, okay, this how you gonna come, Cortez? You gonna come like this? Arsonal first round, he played a lot with the Mexican angle, and on King of the Dot, that's gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Whether Cortez is Puerto Rican or Mexican or whatever, like he's pretty much addressed this shit numerous times, even going back to the Tay-Rock battle. But it's gonna work on King of the Dot because King of the Dot like a lot of jokes, and at the end of the day, you playing to the crowd, and I felt like that shit was hitting over there, and niggas was eating it up. And he had some nice little bars, you know, in between. Where Arsonal won the first round to me was when he got to the Body segment, which is the battle rap movie that they working on. When he was talking about the Mexican food, you couldn't have even been a janitor, you couldn't even been Norbs, and couldn't even been a manager. You know what I'm saying? You could have been a cook because they even had Mexican food.
What we really want to know is you testosterone or more than estrogen? You pussy, vagina, and a pantyhose. Y'all want to know why he pussy, vagina, and a pantyhose? Because we did an entire movie on battle rap while he was in LA, and Kid Twist ain't even offer you a cameo. Nigga, you couldn't be a janitor? One of the niggas to hold a camera? It was a movie on battle rap. They could have made you act like Norbs. You could have played a nigga manager. So you mean to tell me they couldn't use a cool pedestrian? Or misfit who's a lesbian? They could have at least hired you as a cook. Nigga, the food was Mexican.
He incorporated pretty much everything with stage presence, bars, and jokes. Then he finished with the little misfit line saying, you know, your best friend is pretty much a dyke or whatever, so, and I'm gonna turn your back because that don't got nothing to do with me. Like, that shit just went together well. I got Arsonal winning the first round. Round two from Cortez, I felt was actually better than his first round. The Titanic bar was nice. The Deadpool line was nice. The headshot, your daughter don't have anyone to look up to. That line was nice. I'm not a racist, but I'm putting every nigga in the ER. It kind of seemed like I might have heard that before, but I can't really remember. But it was still a pretty nice line.
Fucking fool, you clutching tools? I'm gonna cook up to a headshot. Now your daughter ain't got a daddy she can look up to. That big foe, clip foe, split your roster. Then I put him in a bag with that big old chopper. I got him staring at the tag like window shoppers, nigga.
Only thing I didn't like about the second line, the ending was kind of weird. It seemed like when he was looking over for the crowd, it seemed like he wanted the crowd to say something and they didn't say something, and he just was like, oh, you know what it is, and he just ended the round. I'm not gonna say it was a choke, it just was a weird ending, like maybe you was trying to pre-anticipate what the crowd would say, and when they didn't say it, you didn't really have a response. So, and that was the end of your round. So that was pretty much Cortez second round. But I still felt like his second round was nice though. Arsonal's second round, pretty good. I didn't feel like it was as good as his first round. He starts off with the whole, your son that you had aborted had Down syndrome, and he had his jokes around that. How Cortez is a bad father. He started to heat up more with the whole slip and slide line about, you know, about him being a pimp or whatever.
No time to sympathize. Cortez just been victimized. I walk up to your mother, introduce her to my pimping side. I said, I need my dick blue hair, Marge Simpson vibe. She gonna tell me I don't suck dick. I said, you can't trick daddy, bitch. You ain't signed to slip and slide.
He started to heat up in the second round, but even he had a weird ending to his second round. It seemed like he was kind of on his Jersey shit where he just stopped all of a sudden. Also, I got Cortez winning round 2, so I had a 1-1 going into the third. And round 3 was the decided round, man, and I gave that round to Arsonal. Just a more well-rounded round at the end of the day. I know Cortez, I'm a dude that definitely like personals, and I know Cortez wanted to come with the personals with the whole total slaughter, and you knew that, you know, they had, Rex had me, and I had to ratchet on the couch like Netflix and chill. That shit was a fire line. I picked grapes like a winery. He had some cold shit in the third round, but it's the whole, everything that Arsonal gives you, man, as far as just the energy, the jokes, the bars, that ends up winning the third round for me.
Yesterday on the King of the Dot tour bus, if the police would have pulled us over, I'd have never hit the stage. Because in my bag, I had a gun so big to fully loaded, it take 5 to 7 business days.
Even a simple line like the Verizon line where he says even the Verizon dude went to Sprint, you know, he don't even have no loyalty.
Nigga, I bent down. What happened to the niggas who said they been down? It's a pistol to his head. Now the nigga can't find a friend round. I paid him to kill you. You got hit by one of your men round. Ain't no such thing as loyalty, nigga. Even a Verizon nigga work for Sprint now.
A line simple like that is still effective. In my opinion, a 5 to 7 business day line was nice. He talked a lot about Cortez not living the life he says. Cortez isn't top 30. Even switching up his slogan at the end of the third round. I just felt like another round where Arsonal edged it. I think the battle was closer than niggas are saying. I hear a lot of niggas saying Cortez got killed. I didn't really see that, but I definitely got him losing the battle, man. I gave Arsonal the third round. I got him winning 1 and 3, and I edged Cortez in the second. Salute to both of these two dudes, man. Unbiased review.